end of month stroke new moon cleansing for protection and abundance. Do this cleansing from 27th to 31st of this month. All doors of February will be open to you. By God's grace, in today's video, I wish to share with you, as our manner is in this channel, that whenever the month is coming to an end, I have to share a cleansing video you use to cleanse yourself of all negative energy, of all nyama nyama of the month that is about to end, so that you will enter into the new month brand new. And I normally share it ahead of time so that nobody will miss this particular symbolic ritual. And knowing fully well that there is something special about this January end of month cleansing. It coincided with new moon, which is actually on 29th of this particular January, and that is why it is a ritual you should never and will never miss. So if only you follow me to the end of today's video, I will be sharing with you symbolic spiritual direction with the right spiritual materials you will use to do this cleansing, because believe me, cleansing is very important. Spiritual bath is very important. If it is not important, Jesus Christ himself in John chapter 9 will not, after healing a man that is blind with his own saliva and sand, and told him go to river Siloam and bath, there is something about cleansing, because actually water is what connects the spiritual realm to physical realm, and everything we want is already existing spiritually. It's just for us to symbolically manifest it in this our physical plane. So if only you follow me to the end of today's video, I'll be sharing that amazing information. But before then, please give this video a like so that YouTube algorithm will also shift it to other people that need it. As you do so, may God bless you. Welcome back to Jenny Action TV. In this particular channel, I discuss three important variables which actually help safety and spirituality. In this channel, we pray strategic prayers, we read the word of God in and out, we believe in balance. That's why we do spiritual work. So if this is the very first time you're finding yourself in this beautiful family, you are highly welcome. Please kindly hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so as to always get my next upload. For my returning subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for always stopping by. So without wasting time, let's dive in. Before we dive in, remember that Awakening Mind Spirituality Global Academy lectures is starting exactly 1st of February, and it will be good that you come and enroll, because that is the best school of prophet. Bible at a time say it will be good if all my people are prophet, because believe me, by the hand of the prophet, God delivered the children of Israel from bondage. By the hand of prophet, he caused them to possess their promised land. Believe me, you need to possess your promised land. You need to actualize destiny. You need to manifest all your intended desire this particular year. And it is only by prophetic directions and unctions that will help you to do that, which is part and parcel of what you are going to be learning in our Awakening Mind Spirituality Global Academy. And above all, you have a compendium of working document can actually hand over to your present and future generation, knowing fully well that information is power and spiritual rules the physical, and the best legacy you can actually leave for your future generation is actually information, because information is power. You never rise above the information at your disposal. That's one of the reasons why we actually send our children to the best school. And if there is school or schools that you need to attend, believe me, spirituality school is number one. There are only two schools in this world, spirituality school and others. So please come on board, check the pin comment as well as the community, or you shout me on the number you are seeing on your screen, please. Only on this matter. If you come for other matters, I may not have time to attend to you because of my busy schedule. So that having been said, let's go symbolically into the video of today. First of all, these are the 4 items you actually needed for this symbolic spiritual ritual. Number 1 is lemongrass, whether dried or fresh. As you can see, my own is mixture of dry and fresh, though this is not actually the one I'm going to be using, because I'm making this video ahead of time. By that time, I would have gathered more of this. It wouldn't be this quantity. All right. Then the next thing you need is either you are using alligator pepper, which is preferable. 1 full bunch this time around, not the one you have opened, but it's the bunch. I'll tell you symbolically how to use them. Or you use a handful of clove stick. Handful of clove. Especially if you are flowing during that time, because this is a kind of time-bound ritual, so I wouldn't want you to miss it. If you are flowing that time, please stay away from alligator pepper. 100% is going to be this one you'll be using. The next thing you'll be needing is a original farm-made honey. God is going to use it to cleanse all negative energy. And being that new moon, to be honest, is the particular day that the new year is starting properly. You need original honey to be able to symbolically enter into the new moon to manifesting new things. Then the next thing you actually needed is you need Nescafe. This one is not going to be for that thing. I'm going to tell you how to drink it, because believe me, drinking a Nescafe during the new moon period has to open doors for you. That's why you see people in the office from time to time, they drink Nescafe. If they understand the symbolism, they will drink more of it during new moon period. The next thing you need is, of course, you need a white candle, because symbolically it is assumed that you are doing your new moon prayer outside. But even if you couldn't go outside, because the truth is that during new moon, that particular a kind of moon doesn't come as boldly bright as that of a full moon. Reason is this: you understand that moon appear at the back of the sun, not at the front, just like full moon. So sometimes you may not even see the moon clearly. You see, in some location you may not even see the moon. But what we are talking about is the energy that is released in the universe at that particular time. And the Bible says that the God of this earth has blinded their eyes, that the children of darkness are wiser in their ways. During that time, you see a kind of native doctors, witch doctors, evil people doing a lot of ritual spells, casting spells. That's why you notice that during new moon, people that are lunatics, people that have certain challenges, it becomes worse. But if symbolically at that particular point, you also begin to do counter spells, counter ritual to block whatever negative energy the enemy is a kind of shooting, you will be able to excel and break all hurdles. In fact, there are certain people that the problem they are passing through was caused or casted, or the spell was casted during new moon. Those people, the only way to reverse is that they will now, during new moon, make a counter spell, pray, and do some symbolic spiritual work that will cut off that spell. That is why this particular symbolic ritual is very, very important. Above all, you need your beak and your paper, because there is a mathematical, scientific, spiritual proof that whatever you have written down comes to pass, because you will need to write intention you will wish to manifest. Very, very important, because one of the things that power spiritual work is, first of all, your intention. You can't just pick any spiritual item and start using it without a specific intention. How are you going to do it? On that very 27th, which is the day you are going to start your cleansing bath, the early in the morning of that day, it is necessary that you get your paper and write clearly 5 intentions you want to manifest. Before you write that 5 intentions, let it be that you have gathered symbolically these items I mentioned: your enough quantity of lemongrass, a handful of clove if you are flowing, or if you don't have alligator pepper. But if you have, don't use clove, use alligator pepper. I know why I'm telling you. I'm going to tell you reason for that. Now, when you have gotten these items, then make sure they are available on 26th night. Put all of them inside that particular water you are going to use to bathe in the morning, with a spoon of original farm-made honey. If you want, to add salt. If you don't want, but if you are flowing, never you put salt. Then leave it outside overnight, so that the energy of the moon will a kind of work on it, especially energy of morning dew water, because morning dew water that have morning dew is more powerful than rainwater. How? You notice that more dews fall almost the same time all over the world, unlike what rain may be falling this place, may not be falling the other place. In your next neighborhood self, you may not be seeing rain. So that is what make it powerful. But where you are living, you cannot leave it outside, no problem. Just make sure that you have put all the items, keep it close to you, and sleep overnight. In other words, keep it close to your bed and sleep so that your guardian angel will work on it. Then on 27th morning, before you talk to anyone, get plain paper and write 5 intentions you wish to manifest. In the sense that the intention that by the time you enter February, you want to see it, probably you want to go for your green card processing, you wish to get married, you wish to kind of be free from a particular sicknesses and diseases, you wish to travel and you want to enjoy safe journey, you want end of attacks that you're having, you are the one that know, you want to manifest new job, new contract, money, it depends on you. Now when you have written it, you now bring in that water, or you get it wherever it is, boil it like 20 minutes, let the color of that water change, then sieve it out inside the bucket you will use to bathe, and then put your right middle finger. When you are sieving it out, get something like a spray bottle, but something that you can use to spray, and get part of that water you are going to spray in your shop, office, or wherever the source of your income is, and then put your right middle finger, pray all the good things you want. Alligator is a spirit. Alligator people is a spirit. It doesn't go on a shameful journey. Why you need it is that it's going to help to block and return all evil arrows back to their sender, so much so that when you enter the new month, you will notice that all evil arrows cannot work on you. And also you notice that lemongrass attract abundance, causes open door, breakthrough, success, and cleanses you from all blockages and hindrances to your blessing. Likewise, clove to a great extent represent arrow. He send arrow to back to the sender, and you know that alligator pepper does not go on a shameful journey. So by using it, whatever intention you pray will work immediately. So you have to pray Psalm 51 that God will have mercy on you. After praying that Psalm 51, you pray Isaiah 54:17, that no weapon fashioned against you shall prosper, that any man that shall rise against you in judgment, that God will condemn, that this is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and the righteousness is of the Lord. Pray as much as you are led, and above all, pray in that intention you have written, that this is what you want to manifest, that any blockage that is hindering you, forces or powers, let it be cleansed off as you cleanse. Then you can take that water inside the bedroom and the bed. You can take that water inside your bedroom and have a cleansing bed. If your body is dirty, you can bath your normal bed before bathing that spiritual water, because you're not going to be using soap, you're not going to be using sponge, you're not going to be toweling your body. The water must dry in your body, and by God's grace, you will see the finger of God. Now, on 27th, you soak the same thing, and again, bath again. Then on 28th, you soak it again and bath on 28th. On 27th, you soak the same items, add 1 spoon of honey. Then you repeat the same alligator pepper, repeat the same clove. You don't need to change it, and all the a kind of lemongrass, add all of them without changing any of the item. You bath on 28th. Then when it gets to 29th, that is 28th night, you are going to also soak that and enter 29th morning, very early in the morning, when the moon that appeared in the night is still very seen, or in the midnight, or at least by 3 a.m. prepare a hot water, and then this just one sachet of Nescafe like this is enough. And then if you have the one that you are measuring, quarter spoon is enough. Put it inside a kind of breakable tumbler, breakable cup, inside a breakable cup, breakable tumbler like this, and then face that moon. Even if it's from your house that you couldn't go outside, pray, face the direction of the moon, which is the very 29th morning, because spiritually Nescafe represents a symbol of strength, a symbol of protection. You know, it is God that gives us power to make wealth. If you don't have strength, if you are weak, you can't even pray, you can't even do your spiritual work, let alone going for your normal business. It's going to a kind of uplift your energy, quicken your mortal body, so that you'll be able to go out and make uncommon progress. Then you face it and pray. And so, God, the creator of the universe, I thank you for giving me the grace to witness the new moon of this particular month, first month of this year, January. and that I pray that you will give me the grace to manifest. You mention some of the things. If you are the one that don't like much bitter thing, you can actually add it just a spoon of original farm made honey. It will even empower the manifestation. And you now pray and so God, the creator of the universe, I use this as a symbol of strength and symbol of protection, that from now onwards that I am protected, I am too defended to be a victim, that you give me strength to manifest all these intentions, you call those intentions, and that nobody will ever say no to me. Since nobody reject good thing, nobody will ever reject me, except anyone have never used cup to drink before. That is the person that will ever reject my proposal, reject anything I want. You now symbolically drink it. Make sure it's not too hot to wound your mouth too. As you are drinking it, you are thanking God, visualizing abundance, favor, everything you want coming to you. You drink it. So that same 29th, you light candle in the night of it. And then, because you are drinking this in the morning, but in the night of it, you light this candle, begin to pray everything you want as an intention. That 29, you still bath your water, put back the items again against the night. Even if you have excess of this lemongrass, if you are not living where it is scarce, you can actually dispose those ones and put new ones on that 29, because believe me, it is a kind of a new beginning for you because of that new moon. So if you have excess of some of this material, you can actually evacuate and put new one, but allow those things to dry and burn it. Then you now light your candle and use it for meditation. Begin to pray that as you light this candle, that so shall the light of God come into your life. You read a kind of Deuteronomy 28 verse 1 to 14 and use it to bless yourself, that you'll be first and not the last, that every action you take will favor you, that God is going to surprise you. Pray now, pray. It is your God. Talk to your God. God understand. You know what you are looking for. When you are prayed fervently, get that paper you used to write intention and burn it like you are releasing it to the universe, because you have believed that you have manifested all of them. You begin to burn it, thanking God that you have manifested the love of your life, that you are a kind of, that every satanic attack has been quenched. Of course, combination of lemongrass and alligator pepper is one of the easiest way to quench demonic and witchcraft attack. If you are always experiencing witchcraft and demonic attack, by the time you bath lemongrass consistently 7 days, they will flee from you. On the 7th day, you now throw that alligator, because alligator pepper, to a great extent, if you are using local one, is very strong. It cannot even break while you are cooking it for that full 7 days. On the 7th day, you now burst it and spread it out, declaring that you are sending it on errand to fish out all the sorts of your problem and terminate it. So that's a kind of alligator pepper there will help to quench all attacks. So you pray business, for your business, for financial breakthrough, for the things you have written as intentions. You begin to thank God that you are manifesting it, and then use that candle as meditation, visualizing how the light of God shine in darkness, and all the darkness that has been covering your eyes from seeing your destiny helpers, or from destiny helpers seeing you, covering you from getting what you want, that all of them are disappearing. So after you are done, leave that candle to burn down on its own. Don't quench it. So make sure you stand it where it cannot burn anything. If you cannot wait for it to burn down, then remember that your water is still outside. Early in the morning, use it to bathe on 30th, bathe 31st, and by God's grace, you are fully loaded and prepared to enter 1st February possessing your possession, seeing all those things you pray for, manifesting. Just watch out my video on symbolic spiritual directions and path you are going to do on February, that will bring everything you want by God's grace, because we are manifestational being. We are in this world, in this channel, to rise to our full potential, to possess our possession, and to quench all lacks and then all disappointment and failure, because we are gods. All of us are children of Most High, according to Psalm 82 verse 6, and Jesus said it in John 10:34, that we are gods. Being a god, we can't lack anything, and if we must not lack anything, we have to manifest what we want. So go and carry out this symbolic ritual. You will see how God will use it to bring catalyst to your spiritual journey, that will speed up the rate of reactions and the actions that will combine together to bring everything you want into existence. So if you have not subscribed to be part of this family, what are you waiting for? Kindly smash that red subscribe button and the bell notification so as to always get my next upload. Comment on this video, share it widely to everyone. You might sure be helping a lot of people. As to do so, may God bless you. So with this I say enjoy your day. Bye bye.